Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick thing of how I made my thing from the very beginning. Go to the plus at the bottom middle and edit. This time I'm going to say that I want a background, and then I'm choosing this checkered black background here, almost the first one. That basically makes the background transparent. So then I want to go to Tools and Crop, and I want to make it about the size of an 8.5 by 11 paper. I found that 8 1/4 is better. It helps with where it gets cut off and it doesn't print so well. So that's my 8 1/4 by 11, pretty much. So now I have a normal piece of paper. I have to tell it to save that. And then down here, go to add the photo. And I would add the photo that I just made. And I have to do this a bunch of times. Okay, you can only do 10 at a time. That's what I was telling you about them limiting. So how I did this last time, there's probably an easier way. Let's see if we can get this to work the way I'm thinking it might. If I just change all these, the way it fit on there was for me to do side to side. And sometimes you have to blow this up. Let's see. I'm going to have to make these much smaller, I believe. I fit 10 on a piece of paper, and that makes it, so 5 and 5, that makes it for a 2-inch sample. Sorry, I can't do things and talk at the same time, obviously. I used to be able to. Brain's getting old. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, and I think that's why I had to get rid of this. Yeah, that's why I had to get rid of this bottom, because otherwise there's not enough room. And that's crooked. Okay, and I think, come on, and then this one, I know that's not going to be there, but we'll see. I think I'm going to have to crop these, which you can just crop any of your pictures you need to at the bottom here. Tell it to crop, and we're going to get rid of these bars. I'm almost positive I've got to get rid of those in order for it all to fit. So, and we want it to be kind of upside down, if that makes sense, so when you fold it, it's right side. So, let's see. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. You'll have to mess with it and get it all the right size. I'll crop another one so you can see what I'm doing on the other side. It's the same kind of thing. Put it here and here. So you'll just have to shrink these down and make them, or cut them apart so you have room in between, whatever you need to do. But you get the idea of what I'm doing. I'll show you the one that I already have done. Okay, so this is the one I did previously, I believe. Let's get it up here. Oh, silly thing, go away. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to bring in, Here at the bottom, add photo. And I'm going to add this, and we're going to do it like 10 times because we're just covering up. So you just keep tapping it until you get up to 10 up there in the top right. 9, 10, 10's the limit. Add 10. Okay, and we'll have to crop every one. If you want, you could crop one and then you wouldn't have to do this 10 times. That's probably a much quicker idea. Just crop your original and then add it 10 times and boom, you're done. But this is just to give you an idea of what you're doing. So I'm going to have to crop each one of these. Move these out of the way. And then just set them down here. You can use your fingers to make this screen bigger so you can really see what you're doing. You can see that background is that checked like a sticker would be, transparent. So there's that done. That's one of them done. Get another one, crop it. And that's all that I'm going to do for each of these. All 10, just line it up. Okay, I have to bring that down a little bit, otherwise sometimes you'll end up with one of those purple. Move this over. A purple little line there. So it's just making it straight and putting it on top. It's a little crooked. Just use that little circle with the arrow. Circle arrow. Okay, little still. I think I want it a little smaller and just move it over. There, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's what's going on here. I'll be back in a minute so I don't have to bore you with all this and show you where I'm at. Okay, so I think I've done all of them. Oh, I thought I had one more. I might have to add another one. We'll see. And I'm just going to keep going with putting them in their spot. I'll make it rough for now, and then I'll blow it up and make sure. You have to be a little careful. This top right little arrow in a circle moves stuff around. Sometimes you can end up changing things too much, or if you're not careful, you'll end up getting rid of one that maybe you wanted, accidentally hitting an X and getting rid of one that you might have wanted. Nope, there's my one that I wanted to crop. Go down to the bottom, hit the crop, take care of that real quick. Take it up from the bottom just so I don't end up with a little purple line. Alright, turn that one, put it over here. Alright, so you get the general idea of what I've done. I'm gonna pause it again so I can make this be exactly how I want it. Make sure they're all straight and that kind of thing. Okay, so they're all on here. Make sure I don't move anything when I change this around. Make sure it all looks okay. This one looks like it's sticking out, and this top right one, it's a little tiny bit big. Let's see. Okay. That looks all right. So I'm going back to my check at the top right here to say I'm done with it. Okay, and this is just the final thing again. Okay, save, bottom left. I'm going to save it to my device at the very bottom and be done. So that was it. I'll do some editing and hopefully this won't be super long. If you have any questions, just send me a message. The more you do it, the better you get. It just takes some time. There's a learning curve. Hope it was informative. Talk to you later.